Good morning, everybody. MacBean's Scottish Fitness. Going on my morning walk. It's about 55 degrees. Really warm. I'm going to be posting a lot of videos today from the weekend. So people are going to go, oh my God, he benches every day. No, there's just the videos I didn't have the signal to put out on the weekend because I don't have a very strong signal here at home. And where we were traveling, we were trying to do other things. So wife and I had a very good New Year's weekend. It was nice and warm. You know, we went out on Saturday and we went out again on Monday, you know, for some shopping and dinner and stuff like that. Had a really good time. For dinner I made a huge baked potatoes, and then we cut them open, added cheese, added bacon, put them back in the oven, and then we sit there and added lots of butter and sour cream, salt and pepper. It was a big meal. Think about each potato was about a pound. Made for a good dinner. So 2022, let's talk about it. Well, personally, 2022 was a good year for me. I know it wasn't for everybody, but for the most part, I had more positives than I had negatives. So 2022 was not a bad year. So we'll talk about the negatives first, and then we'll end it with a high note. So obviously, food and gas and energy is became much more expensive. So my budget for food has easily doubled. So that was one of the bad things. My budget for propane has doubled. My budget for gas pretty much doubled. So, but everybody felt this. Personally, I had to do a long recovery from the effects of the Charlie 19. And when I got back in the gym, it was very frustrating because my strength level was considerably less than what it had been in 2021. So I had to kind of go through a mental exercise and keep myself motivated to keep improving. It was a long, I'll call it 8-month journey to get back to what I consider about 85-90% where I was in 2021. You know, fighting age, you know, and still had some after effects of vertigo and hacking cough, but all that has went away. And I am going to a contest on Sunday where I did it last year about this time. I finished up with a bench of 425 pounds, and I think I can do that now. So if I can at least equal what I did last year, and this was after I had COVID, and it was just in the beginning part of the decline, because a couple weeks after that contest I couldn't bench 425 anymore. I couldn't even bench. So those were the negative things. You know, one thing was just something that everybody has, and another was just kind of a personal hack. Now, on the upswing, I got myself a good job, good benefits, good hours. It's on second shift, and I think I prefer second shift. It's not a hard job. I don't think it's hard. And it's consistent for now. It's a union job, and unfortunately March is contract time, so we'll see what sort of chaos ensues. But we don't know. I got a job. I'm now a grandfather. My oldest daughter had a beautiful baby boy that I got to go see, and very happy about that. Seems like all my kids are doing well, which is always a good thing for a parent. And I feel myself getting back to that top level of fitness again. So 2022, I had downswings, but I had the mental fortitude to keep at it and come back to where I was at. I think that has a lot to do with it, as you need to remember to come back to that same level of whether it's fitness, whether it's activity, whether it's mental activity, whether it's a hobby, whether it's doing sports, whether it's reading books, getting involved in community aspects, things like that. You need to keep yourself moving. Remember, moving is improving, and you got to make sure that you're always doing that. I see too many people, as they get older, their activity decreases greatly. And I can't stress it enough. Even if you're just getting out and walking for 20 minutes, get out and walk for 20 minutes. Turn the TV off. When I get stuff done, turn the TV off. All right. And in part 2, I'm going to talk about TV and how I think it has evolved over time. The evolution of TV. That's going to be part 2. So I'm coming up here to Mud Creek. So I'm going to end part 2 and start with part 3, the rant of 2023.